What's up, everybody? Welcome to Connection Break podcast. If you don't know me, my name is Eddie King. I'm your host today with my friend.
Hello, everybody. I am Will. Stay here from Big Girl. Is Stephanie. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi.
So, for us is a pleasure. Perninha, vai precisar da ajuda agora, pai. Fala pra ela que é um prazer que a gente ter ela aqui no programa com a gente.
It's a pleasure to have you here. So that you guys have you guys here in also at the podcast, but in Brazil, to share your experience and your background with us. So thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me here. I'm really happy to be here as well.
Antes da gente começar a entrevista, a gente precisa falar, né, do nosso apoio que trouxe a gente aqui pro Breaking
Exatamente.
do Verão. Zé, dá a dica aí, por favor.
É isso aí, rapaziada. Estúdio 78. E se você não conhece Estúdio 78, vai aqui, ó, no link na descrição. Ou então vai no Instagram, ó, @Estúdio 78. Só chegar, confere lá. Vamos somar e chegar junto, porque tá somando demais com a gente pra esse conteúdo massa que vocês estão acompanhando aqui no Rio de Janeiro, no Break do Verão.
É isso aí.
So, Stephanie, what do you think about Rio de Janeiro? It's first time in Rio, no?
No, I'm second time in Rio. I've been first time last year, in the beginning of the year, I think.
Yeah.
And yes, but this time is different because last time we went for the Olympic competition and we've been quite far away from the Rio,
Yeah.
like a center.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I haven't traveled a lot. I've been just for 4 days because I had to leave my little baby. She's been just 3 months that time. So I had just 4 days for the event, like
Yes.
super quick.
Yes.
And I didn't have a chance to see a lot. But even though like these 4 days which I spent in Rio,
Yeah.
I understood that I have to go back. I have to go back and I have to stay longer because this is like another world. Like I've been like super in love.
Yeah.
So this is my second time and now I'm taking my time. I'm gonna stay here for 11 days, 12. So yeah, I'm really in love. It's amazing.
Yes. Yes. What are your expectations for today in the Break do Verão?
Oh, this is difficult. I mean, the vibe here in Brazil, I don't really feel like competitive here.
Yeah.
Like I can't really focus. But this is another level. I mean, I want to enjoy just the event, just the festival, just to dance and don't really worry about the result. Just to be around the good dancers, about this crazy vibe. So I'm not really expecting anything, but I'm sure that as this event, I heard about this event a lot and I saw the videos as well. So I really wanted to visit this event. So I'm expecting that it's going to be so hot. It's like
Yeah,
in
so
all
hot.
This, yeah, so hot.
So hot.
What's your first inspiration from breaking? You started the breaking, beginning the breaking.
Yes, honestly, like I'm so often having this question.
Yeah.
But me, I never really had like someone who inspired me.
Yeah.
I really always been focused on like my results, like on myself, and just I never thought about someone is really good. Like this is just one, you know. I always liked like all the dancers, all the high level dancers.
Yeah.
I really loved their dance, but I never picked someone who I wanna be like, look like. I just wanted to find my style, to improve myself. So I can't really say that someone has really inspired me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can
Yes.
posso fazer uma
Claro,
pergunta?
claro.
Can I ask you
Yeah.
something with the same idea that the question is? You don't have somebody that you get inspired by, but for example, here in Brazil, we have some things from our culture or like our families or something like that, music, capoeira,
Yes.
something like this. Did you have something that you get inspired
Yes,
by?
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
how I began breaking. This is so funny because maybe you know it used to be some game, maybe it's still they have this game, but with like PlayStation.
B-Boy the game. B-Boy the game.
It's not the B-Boy the game, it was Taken 3, I think.
Yeah.
This is like fight game where the
Yeah.
guys fighting and you can pick some character there. So it was a character, his name been Eddie, I think he did the
yeah.
capoeira thing.
Yeah.
And,
Tekken.
and
Tekken.
I've been playing this game all the time, and when he did like air flare and all these
Yeah.
moves, me like, wow, I wanna do this.
Yeah.
Like so much, but I didn't know like what is it. Like I didn't
Yeah.
know this is a capoeira or this is some similar with breaking.
Yeah,
I had no idea. I just I played. I really wanted something to try like this.
Yeah.
And one day on the street, when I saw the B-boys and B-girls, it was the big event
Yeah.
in my city. And I saw the like guys who doing the breaking and they doing this like kind of similar
Yeah,
moves.
yeah.
Me like, oh, this is what I wanna do. This is what I've been played. So yeah, my breaking came. I can say like from capoeira. So
Que da hora.
Perninha, preciso de você para essa pergunta, não sei como formular. Pergunta para ela como é que foi esse início dela, qual foi a maior dificuldade para ela quando ela estava iniciando.
So the question basically is, when you started, if you had like some difficult thing that you needed to improve, like I don't know. For example, here in Brazil, we had a lot of problems to get a place to practice in,
Yes.
or get support from the family or something like that. We had no teacher, blah blah blah.
you mean when I began?
When you started?
Yeah, it was another level. When I started, so I used to do the classic style of dance,
Yeah.
and my family they invested on me. Like they wanted me to be like traditional classic dancer. They wanted me to go to university to learn this style kind of dance, but I didn't really like it. I wanted to quit. But they told me always, no, we already invested so much money, so much time on this, so you have to do this. And I tried to explain them that I want to do something different, but they didn't accept it. So when I started breaking, I just found the guys who've been dancing just on the street in some some buildings like under the ground, like some places where they could find the like free space. So I just found these guys. And I've been practicing with them 1 year secretly from my parents.
Yo.
Yeah, they didn't know it, and I had to miss my classic dance, like to go there, and I didn't told them about.
Cabuloso.
And in 1 year, my mom, she got a call from my teacher from the classic dance.
Yeah.
And she told like, sorry guys, but when you gonna bring us our costumes? This is the costumes what we usually been using all the time. But if you like not doing the dance, you have to bring them back.
See.
But my mom, she didn't know that I'm not going to like I'm not visiting these classes. And my mom like, sorry, which costumes? Why we have to bring it back?
Yeah.
They like, but your like daughter, she not visiting our classes already for 1 year.
Yeah.
And me, I had to explain my parents, it was big deal.
Oh.
And that time, I already met my future coach, and he wanted me to visit his classes all the time, but I told him my parents, they don't really know that I'm doing breaking. So I don't know how to explain them that I want to do this, and how can I visit your classes. And my coach, he came to my home.
Yeah.
He wanted to speak with my dad. They closed in a room because my mom, she supported me. As soon as she knew that I'm doing breaking, she's like, if you like it, it's okay. Like, I don't care. But my dad, he been like super strict.
Oh.
And my coach, he like been with my dad in one room. They closed the door. And me with my mom and me like tried to, I said, what they talking about? And it was like a long conversation. I don't know, they've been talking like 2 hours or something. And in the end, we like staying like this, waiting the result, and they leaving. And my coach coming to me and saying like, you have to visit all my classes. If you miss at least one class, we will like, bye-bye. Yeah, we will kick you out. And we're like, okay, boss. Yeah, and since then I started like to practice like breaking for real, like not just on the street secretly. No, I visited every day, all classes, and this is already was more professional.
Let me ask.
Yeah.
Did you share this before in anywhere?
No, really.
No?
Exclusivo.
Exclusive.
Exclusivo.
Yes.
Yeah, this is exclusive.
Yes. This is I don't know speak, but this is crazy, no? Because you
No,
the
breaking
best
is
big-
crazy. Everyone
Breaking.
has like really this kind of story.
Yes.
I mean, like nowadays, because now it's like Olympic dance,
Yeah.
everything more professional. We have schools, we have information, and the future generation, B-boys and B-girls, they will not have these kind of stories.
Yeah.
Like we hustled, really. Like for us, it was like a really challenging.
Yes.
Underground.
Underground, pode crer. And after this, do you remember your first battle?
My first battle, yeah, sure, but honestly, it wasn't something like really interesting because my coach, as soon as I started to, how actually my coach found me.
Yeah.
So it was like small event in my city near the shopping mall.
Yes.
And the guys who I've been practicing with, they told me, so it's gonna be some events, there will be the ciphers, maybe you wanna try to dance in the ciphers, because like I haven't been thinking about the taking part in competition because my level was, I just could do the baby freeze and like trying to do the head spin.
Yeah.
And just for ciphers. And I came to this event, I joined the ciphers, so I did like few rounds. And my coach came to me, my future coach came to me and told, like, I see like that you're like you can be good, like there's a good potential.
Yes.
And do you want to try to start something like more professional, because this is not breaking what you're doing. Like you have like potentially you can do good, but now it's not really nice. And this is how I met. But after that it was just some small events in my city, in my city, after in my country, Ukraine. So because I've been staying like for a long time in my country. From Ukraine, it was so difficult to go abroad. So like my first event abroad was I think after 7 years doing breaking. Yeah. So
Younger.
this is crazy. I mean, like we couldn't really travel. It was so expensive. It was so many.
Like international one?
Yes, international. Yeah.
But your first event was when you.
International.
No, like I mean, first one.
Yeah, my first one it was just some small
one.
event in my city.
But when you have like.
Yeah, like maybe after one and a half year, breaking.
Nice.
Yeah, so like nothing to say about this actually.
Yeah.
Just
And the first time do you leave to another country?
Yes, first time I left another country, it was I think like 6-7 years after I began breaking. And it was the French event Hip Hop Session in Nantes.
I know.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like me abroad, first time, like not abroad, I've been already in China, I work in China, but for the competition. And when I went to China for work, I've been traveling with the team, but this is like me, first time in Europe by myself. Like we didn't have internet, Google Map, no. Not the time. So I had to learn everything, like how to go to the airport, from the airport, like so many papers, because I had to print everything. We didn't have a phone where you can save it, just it's like so many print like papers. And it was crazy. Like especially I tried to find the cheapest tickets, because from Ukraine it was so expensive to travel. So I traveled through the Amsterdam. And for me, like first time came abroad and to Amsterdam airport, where it's another world. The airport is crazy big, and so many people, and I had to stay there for 10 hours or something. It was challenging, like crazy. But it was good. The event was really good, so worth it.
Muito doidas.
Muito
doidas, né? My question is, what's your first experience from the Red Bull competition, world competition?
Yeah,
Which competition?
When you did the Red Bull the first time was in London? Or
Oh, Red Bull.
Ukraine,
Red Bull.
Yes.
Cypher or Warfire?
Yes, my first Red Bull was in UK.
UK?
Yes, because we had few ciphers in Ukraine, but that time I used to work in Turkey.
Yeah.
So yeah, I used to work for 5 years in Turkey, so I didn't have a chance to visit the events, as the most of the events been like summertime, but this is the time where I've been working.
Yeah.
So like yeah, I didn't have a chance. As soon as I moved to UK, like I moved. First year I couldn't take a part because that time if you want to take part in Red Bull you had to have a nationality, but I didn't have. I had the Ukrainian nationality. So after it was first year. After COVID began,
Yeah.
2 years COVID, no Red Bull, and third year it was first Red Bull UK, and they changed the rules. If you have a residency, you
Yeah.
can compete.
Yeah.
So me, I had a residency. I took a part. My first Red Bull in UK took a part. I won it. I took this Red Bull. I went to Poland for the world one.
Yeah.
I passed the last chance and I stepped to the world stage,
And
the main
stage.
stage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, was the first time. The second year, I competed Red
Yeah.
Bull again,
Yeah.
UK, but I've been pregnant.
Yes.
3 months.
Yo.
And I've been in the final with Roxy, and I actually been super sure that I won it. Like I stayed there, been like so sure. And it's a funny thing that my due day, like to have a baby, was exactly the days of the New York Red Bull. So my plan was to win this UK, to get the trophy, come to the microphone and say like, guys, like I wanna give this trophy to Roxy because
Yeah.
I'm pregnant. I can like do this. But but she took it. It
Yeah,
was 1 vote to 2. And next year already having a baby, I competed again in the UK and I won this again this year. It's last year. I went to
the last
Paris
year.
and I won the last chance in Paris and
Yeah,
being in
yeah.
the main stage again.
Yeah.
So in basically your role in Red Bull was like first time won, second time no.
Yeah.
Because
Second
you was
place.
pregnant,
Yeah.
but you wasn't at the final.
Yeah.
And third time
Won.
you won again and one last chance.
Yeah.
Yes.
The trophy 1 year. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
It's nice.
Yes. When you discovered pregnancy, how did you feeling?
Or actually so heavy moments because I planned it.
Yeah.
I wanted to have a baby at that time because I always wanted to be a young mom.
Yeah.
And but there is an Olympic Games, and I knew that there is like 3 years till Olympic. I gonna be in Olympic Games. I gonna be my 30. So probably if after Olympic I will start to try to have a baby. No one saying that it will be like so fast.
Sure.
So maybe I will have a chance to have a baby just in 5 years or something. But I didn't want to. So my plan was like to get pregnant straight away, like to have like 1 year like break to having a baby, and after I will have 1 year and a half to recover and go to the Olympic Games.
Yeah.
So and I follow this plan, like everything in the end worked well for me. But at the moment when I knew that I'm pregnant, it was so difficult as war in Ukraine began. I knew that the war began, and it was like first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It was so hard. Like I had so many panic attacks first time in my life because the situation is so bad. All my family in Ukraine, especially in the city where the war situation.
Yo.
We in the border, my city in the border with Russia,
Yeah.
and they trying to take the city so bad, and it was so difficult. And after a few weeks, I discovered that I'm pregnant, but I actually didn't even believe that it will work.
Yeah.
Everything because I've been so in stress.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I had the huge panic attacks. Like a normal situation, maybe if like someone less strong,
Yeah.
it's not gonna work, you know, because this is the most sensitive time when you have to be calm, you have to care about yourself, like first few months. But the first few months for me was like so hard, like so hard. So I couldn't enjoy this moment, like when
Yeah.
the people discover and they pregnant, they like, oh my God, this is so amazing. I was just thinking every day how possible to stay calm when
Yeah.
the people dying there, like my
Yeah.
people dying, my
Yeah.
friends dying, my family's friends
Yes.
dying, and this
Yeah.
is crazy. Just but it was so hard time.
It was like so many emotional time
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah, I remember like my first scan when I could see if the baby like is okay. It
Yeah.
was like 2.5 months after like knew that I'm pregnant, and I just sit in a chair and waited like this scan, and the woman told like I can hear the heart beating, and I started to cry so bad because I couldn't believe that it's work. You know, this is crazy. So after that I knew that we already passed the most difficult time with my baby. So after that it's gonna be everything so good.
Uma pergunta que eu ia fazer agora é justamente isso. Porque as big girls, né? Mas se você puder ajudar, as big girls aqui perguntam muito, né, mano? Porque ela acabou de ter a filha, passou por esse processo, mas já voltou a competir num nível maior. E como ela fez isso? Tipo, é uma volta por cima, mas como foi isso? Esse processo pra ela ter a filha e já começar a competir.
Yeah, a lot of big girls here in Brazil that become like mother, they have a little problem, not only because the situation that we have in Brazil, but how hard it is to practice again, you know, to come back. But you come back like really straight to the Olympics, really straight to all the competitions. Like
at the Red Bull,
you have your time to recover. But the question is how you did it, you know, like for you. I know it can work for you, but how was that?
First of all, I want to say actually the Brazilian big girls motivated me a lot, because as soon as I told that I'm pregnant, I got million messages, questions about from the Brazilian big girls. We supporting you, we following you, we believe in you, we want to know like everything. And all my pregnancy, they've been like asking me so many questions. Oh, how you practicing? How you do this? How you do that? And this is what I felt like responsibility. So I do it for myself, but there is people who believe in me and they following me, and they they like I'm doing this not just for myself, for them as well, and this is like motivated me a lot. Do not stop to push, to show as much information as I can. So till now, like so many really Brazilian big girls texting me still, and for me it's like I feel it was so important for me. And about the pregnancy and recovery. So because I really knew that I have not really so much time, so I had to try to keep my body fit, at least fit. So I tried till I felt myself good. I tried to not stop breaking. So I made this, like I pushed less. So I tried to do this quite like careful, but still I wanted to dance as long as I can. So just step by step I've been practicing. If I felt bad, I didn't practice. If I felt good, I went to practice. I tried to compete, at least do not lose this confidence on the stage. So and I've been actually competing till 7 months. So my plan was stop in 4 months. It was the UK Championship. I've been 4.5 months pregnant, and I've been thinking like, okay, this is my last one. I promise. I do this, and after I just gonna practice. And I felt actually so heavy already, like so much. But I made to top 8, like to the main stage, and be like, whoa, like so many big girls who've been not pregnant, who like so high level, they didn't do this, and me like, okay, I made it, so maybe I will not stop. Maybe there is outbreak soon, IP soon. So okay, let's go. And after I just visited all the competition. I didn't pass the qualification, and for me mentally it was so hard. It was so hard. I remember like top 16 outbreak. I didn't pass. I've been crying with everyone to like, come on, you 6 months pregnant. Why are you crying? Like everyone see the judges, they didn't want to pass you through because they afraid about your health. You know, they don't want you to compete. And by me, been so peace. Like okay, and I think this made me strong as well. And my last event, I've been 7 months pregnant, maybe even 7.5 months, and I got the invitation from the French organizer. He organized the first time his event, the Passe Jam. And he invited me, but he invited me a long time ago. He didn't know I'm pregnant, but I told him, and he still wanted me to go in. And
Yeah.
even like I've been already with like belly like this, he'd been asking me in IB, so you coming? Yeah, we're
Yeah.
waiting for you. Like, okay, I will go. And I came, and it actually been so fun, because for me it was so heavy to dance already, but I got so much energy, so I tried to freestyle, footwork, top rock, some transitions, nice transitions.
Yeah.
And it was a qualification in the ciphers. You had to dance.
Yeah.
It's not. It was b-boys and b-girls all together, and qualification to top 8, I think. And I made it, like to top 8. Like yeah, it was just 2 girls. I think me and Bobby, and like all the guys.
Yeah.
And okay, I've been really so proud of myself, and I decided no, this is exactly it's gonna be the last one.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, after that I just came home. I tried to practice few more weeks breaking.
Yeah.
But it was already like no sense. I felt like I'm not like improving anything, and I can't feel my body. I really scared, and I stopped breaking, and I just continued to do workout. And I actually did workout like every day. Every day morning I went run like light, maybe like 5 kilometers, 4 kilometers from it's okay.
Yeah.
It was light, and yeah, and after just gym, I tried to keep my muscles fit, like my body fit,
Yeah.
to start easy, like after having baby. And this is actually what happened. Just for me was 1 rule, 2 rules. It's keep my body fit and got the baby like natural way, because this is the
yeah.
easiest way to recover, you know.
Yeah.
So I tried. Yeah, my labor was so long. Like I like had a baby like 36 hours, and they really wanted already to do something because it was too long.
Yeah, yeah.
But I told like no, I'm gonna do it by myself. I have to go, because I knew that in 1 month and a half, this is first WDSF event in
Yeah, yeah.
Japan. So after have a baby, I have just 1 month and a half. I can't do any surgery.
Yeah,
no,
yeah, serious.
like boom, I'm gonna do this by myself, please. And yeah, finally it worked. I made it, and yes, I just had a baby. I felt amazing. My body been fit. I felt strong. I felt motivated. So much energy. My first round I did already in hospital,
Yeah.
like a real, like okay, well, finally I can do this by myself without a person inside of my belly.
Yeah.
It was so exciting, honestly. And yeah, first 4 days I just chilled with my baby, just tried to lay down, and in the 5th day I went to the gym. Yeah, and like I made like maybe a few days gym. I felt really good, strong. I didn't have had any pain, so in 1 week I already started to practice breaking,
Yeah.
like, step by
Yes.
step. Yeah.
You are crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
But we like this.
But this is a big inspiration from big girls from
Yes.
Brazil, and
Yeah. Parceiro, diga aí, tipo, é muito louco. Pô.
É
Ela
louco.
batalhou até os 7 meses.
até os 7 meses.
A filha nasceu e uma semana ela voltou a treinar.
Sim.
E o evento foi em 1 mês, pô.
É doideira demais, mano.
Wonder Woman.
Yes. The last question is about your sponsorship, Nike now. Talking about for us
How was
about
that?
this.
Yes, it was actually for me like all the stories is crazy. Like last time,
Stop
you
this,
know?
stop this, stop this.
It was so crazy because I've been dreaming about this. I've been really dreaming about this because I remember even like I loved Nike. Like really, it was my favorite brand. But in Ukraine, we didn't have a Nike store. We
Yeah.
had just some small sports stores where you
Yeah,
can buy some Nike stuff, but it was like 5 times more expensive than in Europe. If
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Europe some sneakers been like 100 euro, in Ukraine it was like 400 euro. And just people who really had money could afford it, you know.
Yeah.
And we bought, we tried to find the Nike stuff in like second-hand shops, you know, like charity stores. And yeah, and I remember like I've been working in Turkey, and my husband, he
Yeah.
went to London first time without me. He wanted to try to move there
Yeah.
and to see how it worked, and because he knew that I love Nike so much, and he came in London. We have a Nike Town, the huge store, like 4 levels, and he called me with a video call, and he like, look, this is like crazy, like you have to go there like one day for sure. And I've been like so like in shock. And as soon as I arrived to London, first store, like I told him, like we going straight away to Nike. And as soon as I came to this store, I saw like each floor they have a DJs, like the music playing, like hip hop, like really amazing vibe. And I came there. There was a big pictures of some athletes in the store, and I saw this, and I was like, yo, one day I swear I gonna be there, like for sure. Like I really wanted, and I've been living with this thought that somehow I have to be like I don't know, with this brand. I've been thinking maybe I have to go work with that store as a seller or something. But I really like wanted this, and I just forgot about this, and in the end I got the proposal from Nike. It was so surprisingly for me. I've been like so in shock. It's like a dream came like true. And I agreed that we will have a deal, but in few months I knew that I'm pregnant. And for me it was because I didn't know that they supporting the pregnant woman, they like all the maternity stuff. It just began like not long time ago. What I knew, what I watched the news, what I remember, that they always had some fights with athletes who had them babies pregnant, because Nike didn't really support them, and it was some big problems. And as soon as I knew that I'm pregnant, me like, boom, I lost everything. All my dreams, like, bye-bye. And when I got the contract, I read, and it was a big page, like a big part was like the supportion of maternity. Like we have 18 months of supportion. Like they can't like cancel the contract and stuff. And me like, I made it. Sorry. It was really helpful for me as well, because the support from Nike during the pregnancy was like insane. And me, because when I promise something to someone, I need to promise something to someone, and I will like follow it, you know. And me, like as soon as I signed the contract, like when I told them they're pregnant, I told them, guys, I will do everything to go to Olympic Games. So don't think that I'm pregnant 2 years, I'm gonna do nothing. No, I'm gonna push as hard as I can. And they really believed in me. They supported me as crazy. I made my first advert when I've been 5 months pregnant, a huge one. It was just about me and Air Force. And it was my first advert. And this is the time when I came to Nike store, Nike Town. And I saw the first thing what I saw. This is my picture just in front of just in the first floor, on the whole wall. And me like, I told you, I gonna be there. 5 years after. So this is actually incredible.
Amazing. Now, this is it. Thank you for coming. For us is a pleasure you'll be here. I think this podcast motivation a lot big girls in Brazil. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. It's really nice to share my experience. So
thanks so much. Enjoying the competition today.
Thank you. I will.
Enjoying Rio de Janeiro.
I will.
Galera, obrigado aí pra quem assistiu o nosso podcast aí. É isso.
E só lembrando você, Estúdio 78, segue lá nas redes sociais, link aqui embaixo. Vamos chegar aí, Conexão Break. Vamos que vamos. Valeu!
Valeu! Thank you so much!